turn the water on. It comes from here. That's where it's going to input it. So the water goes here, up to here, turn the switch, and that water, depending on how hot it's going to be, it's going to go through here, up and out the shower head. Down here, this is the hot and cold. That goes through here, under this floor, and up and out this to here. That's where the sink's going to go. So that should be everything. It's been a hot minute, guys. Check it out. Just check it out. We're making progress. We're skipping all the steps. We're just going to the final one. Because that's... Let me just start over. You know what? We've done this like 3 times. This is going to be the final one, okay? Here's the bathroom. That's a beautiful bathroom, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. All right. There it is. Here it is, the bottom bunk. Oh, you love it. Yes, you do. We're going to have sliding doors. There's our Asher's ladder to his little L-shaped room. There it is. Here's the hallway. Go through the hallway. And this is our room. Yes, it is. We're all finished. Okay. Looks like this. Let me show you. Been laboring. Oh! Golly! What? I legitimately actually got this right first try, and that never happens. So, today's a good day. What's up, guys? We wanted one of those cool LED mirrors for our bathroom, but they're a little overpriced. So we couldn't find what we wanted. We decided to make it. Present to you this beautiful 16 feet worth of LED mirror. Oh my gosh. It's about to be lit in our bathroom. Oh, wow. Yes, please. And thank you. It's getting awkward in here. Got window trim and fixtures knocked out this morning. That's what this side of the bus looks like before. Here's after. Pretty glad with how it turned out. So this is something I was kind of wanting to talk about for just a second. If you have a Bluebird, I'm assuming other buses work the same, but I only know about Bluebirds. These windows, if something ever happens to it, you literally have to pull the panel, this window panel out, as you know, from the inside. It doesn't come out from the outside. So something I was kind of like concerned with is having to remodel all of this trim just to get the window out and replace it. So I did something. If you look, the top of the window is still exposed. It'll come out from the top because this trim doesn't interfere with it. Also, the bottom is still exposed as well. I didn't allow this bottom piece to go into the window. I had it sit flush with the wall. So, you know the screws that hold the windows in go here. Well, all I did was made this piece removable. So you can cut the caulk, remove this piece, take the window out, go back in, put this back in, re-caulk it, and you'll be good to go. So hope that helps with your project. What's up, homies? So I really like this industrial piano hinge. We used them on the outside of the bus for the flip-up tables. So I welded these pieces on here. Those are going to fasten to our butcher block, and our butcher block is going to swing up on this. All right, there it is, guys. Now to make the actual thing that holds it. That is not what we're going to use. Alright, so for those wondering, this is how it turned out. This isn't finished. I gotta go to the hardware store. It's gonna end up being like a quick release system. These are fastened to the actual frame of the bus, as well as these bolts and these bolts. So rest assured, this thing is not going anywhere. I literally sat on it and it's still here. It didn't even make a noise. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Now, about to do the metal. All right, here's the metal. Was pretty easy, I'll be honest with you. This is a lot more work. This is actually 18 inches and the slab was 25. So we took the remaining 7 inches of the slab and made our mantle with it. Last piece of butcher block for the day. Any ideas where this one is going? Bernice wanted a bookshelf. She got a bookshelf. Little cutie loves reading, so we hooked her up. Those brackets are going to be painted white, so no worries there. Next butcher block piece to work on is this swing up desk by the bed. The hallway is getting a little closer to completion. Just finished building this sliding door for the upper bunk, kind of like a barn style door. Not finished, but getting there. There'll be another one down there. And yeah, homies, we're getting it. Yo, we are finished. Almost. There is the result of our sliding doors. Have our stoppers made. They work pretty well. We're actually going to route out a spot right here and put a really strong magnet. Do the same thing over here. That way when this door hits that stopper, they hit magnets and it keeps it closed. So that's our plan for both doors. We're gonna do the same thing over there on that one. So yeah, I finished trimming out the little ladder for Asher so he can have a good time getting up top. And yeah, everything's ready for caulk and paint, which is the best part. Ooh! This little guy's not falling off this roof, are you, buddy? It's about to go down. We got pizza, oranges, and a sunset. All right, so we'll start right here. This area of the bus is actually pretty much finished, minus this corner trim I can't put onto the baseboard and floor is done. But yeah, all of this is pretty much finished. These shelves still need to be painted and there's going to be cabinet doors put there. But the mini split area is finished. That's where the air conditioner is going to go. These doors are all finished and they're closed magnetically. We routed the inside and put magnets on these things so they close by themselves. And Asher's little ladder to get up here, it's all nice and finished. Here's his room. Look at all his mess. Just kidding, it's all mine. But yeah, the bunks are pretty much finished and he can climb the ladder perfectly. I was a little nervous about that, but he did it first try. So yeah, the bunks are pretty much finished. They just need bedding and stuff, and I'm not doing that till after. You know, that's gonna be like the last thing. But yeah, we're good. This area of the bus is like done. That's crazy, right? You know, finishing touches is all we have left. All right, so leaving that area, we take a couple steps back and we have cabinets. What? That's cool. So this is where the sink's gonna go. That's where the stove and extra countertop's gonna go. There's gonna be swing up butcher block right here on the end of this cabinet. This is all gonna be quartz countertop, so that'll be nice. Still have to cut out the holes for the cabinet doors, all that good stuff. And we're gonna have an apartment size refrigerator here. All of this is going to be storage up top, and this is going to be like one of those really big pull-out pantries on rollers. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you guys know what I'm talking about, where you like pull the whole thing out to the wall, and there's like tons of food. So much food. Just kidding. Not really. But yeah, cabinets are done, minus a lot of things, so they're not even done, not even close. But yeah, that's the cabinets, guys. And lastly, we have the front of the bus. This has been a huge transformation, but I think you guys have already seen the flip-up bar. We got the lights installed. I still have to paint and finish all the trim on the windows. We have our entryway cabinets finished, minus the doors. I keep saying finished, but nothing's really finished. We got this cabinet put in place over like the heater and electrical stuff. So the front of the bus is like so much more tidy and nice to look at. And all of the countertop stuff with the mantle is butcher blocks, so it matches really well. And there's going to be a couch/bed here, like folds into a bed. So that still has to be built. Still have to put trim on these windows. That's going to match that side. And last thing, down here there was a panel that held all the switches and lights and different wiper stuff like for the bus. It was here, but it was just really big and awkward. So we made another panel and put there, and it like is so much better. So yeah. Homies, we now have a couch bed, and I'm pumped about it. It's not completely finished. We still have to add a piece here that's gonna have switches and an outlet, but we got our handles, and let me show you what it looks like when it's pulled out. And there it is, extended. Yes! This is gonna be the perfect place for movie nights and whatnot. And yeah. Visitors, you now have a place to stay. Oh, look at the side of our couch, homies. We got interior main lights, exterior passenger, driver, front, and back. Oh, yes. And a plug-in for the visitor's phone, and a naked baby. Still need to cut out all the cabinet doors and build the cabinet doors. There's a lot of places that are going to require that. We got the countertops all ordered and ready. They're going to be cut and installed soon, so that'll be nice. What's up, homie? All the cabinet doors are finished as far as routing goes for the kitchen and living room. I was going to show you what we used. This is an 1/8 inch router bit by Diablo. I used it for all the edges, so it's nice and square in the corners. Used a straight edge to do that. And then I took this 1/2 inch, also by Diablo, to get the remaining guts out. It's a lot quicker. This is our router. It is a cordless by DeWalt. Now next we're going to sand and make everything nice and smooth. And after that we'll have to route out all the spots where the hinges go, because those are going to be inset into the cabinet door. So then we'll start painting everything, putting knobs and handles on it, and installing them. Unfortunately, that is all the work I'm going to be able to do today. I have a wedding to shoot, so time to go. What? Oh yeah. Smelling that sweet progress. We are installing cabinet doors today, homies. Alright, so now I'm going to start on something I've been dreading for a long time, and that's this space right here. This is all going to be food storage, and though it might not seem like much, it is going to be a slide out pantry. So it's going to come out of the wall 2 feet, and there's all the food going to be right here. So that's not like a ton of space right here, but it's going to be nearly 6 foot tall by 2 foot deep. So that's a lot of food, I think. Anyway, got to build that. So that's going to hold all our food, and above the refrigerator, we have a ton of storage for more food. So yeah, gonna start building this and see what we can do. Pantry update for you homies. Got this guy built. Last time we spoke, I was telling you about how it comes out from the wall and it holds all the food. Well, here it is. Plenty of food storage. At the bottom, we have a Bernice Special. This is gonna be perfect for holding like potatoes, onions, apples, oranges. It'll be nice to get everything off the counter and nicely stored, I guess you could say. So there's that. Perfect height, by the way, for Asher to pull this out and get all the apples he wants. He loves apples. Next step is installing these guys. This is just the slide that is actually going to hold this thing, and then this mounts to the wall on the inside. So there's a very small margin. It's only a 1/2 inch on each side, and it has to be really, really close for this to all work out right. So I got it to like a 1/16. Maybe it'll work. We'll see tomorrow. All right, the pantry is finally installed, and it took forever, guys. Oh my goodness, that was so much more work than I anticipated, but we like how it turned out. Seems like it's going to work pretty well. These tracks is what gave us so much of a hard time. There's one here and on the other side, and then there's one there and on the other side. And if one track is not perfect with all the rest of them, it will not open and close right. So I literally had to uninstall and reinstall this thing, making minor adjustments to this, I guarantee you 20 times. And that's probably, to say the least. But anyway, it's finally installed and working, and I am so glad. So now I have to make another cabinet door or a face that's gonna fit this, and get that knocked out and this door knocked out. Listen guys, I know you're tired of seeing our pantry, but it's finally finished, so I'm gonna show you. Here it is. Oh my goodness, in all of its glory, which is not a whole lot, but check this out. It's finished. We have ourselves a food machine. It's like a vending machine, but free. Wow, I'm pumped about that. And we got this little guy up here. I don't know what it's gonna hold, but maybe a loaf of bread. Who knows? Also, we finished this guy today. Before, we did not have a shelf up top, so now it does have one. It was hollow. And down on the bottom, we put carpet, so more than likely that's going to hold all of our shoes, like our everyday shoes and whatnot. So next on the list is this countertop and that countertop, which is not finished yet. Still waiting on it. And then we got to tile all this. That's going to be nice. And then we're going to seal all of our butcher block. We have a lot of butcher block. But after all that is done, it'll be time to put down our flooring. Homies, we got our drawer built, our face installed, and these slides worked first try. That is what I call a miracle.